I be bowling right there where the next play get.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Sacramento Kings. The opening tip is won by the Kings. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. Aldridge. And a nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Fox matched up with DeJounte Murray. And the finish at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Fox across the timeline. Down 4. And breaks it up.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Runner here won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
De'Aaron Fox. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Picked up by the Kings. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Spurs have it. Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Screen coming. Healed. Guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. To Fox. Bagley. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Fox here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one at AT&T Center with the Spurs out in front. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox with the interception.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
DeMar DeRozan. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Deep two there. Won't go. To DeRozan. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Fox into the front court. Right now, down 7. Driving right to the...
Oh! He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Jay, coinciding with Tim Duncan being taken #1 in 1997. 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them to crack the top 8.
And when this team didn't get Kawhi Leonard back, I thought there was no way that they would make the playoffs. And for this team to finish one of the 7 teams vying for 6 spots, that goes to show you how talented of a coach Greg Popovich is. And at the beginning of the year, Ed, if I had told you without Leonard on the court, that a lineup of Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, DeJounte Murray, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kyle Anderson would be the 7th seed in the West and make the playoffs, would you have believed me?
It takes a great conductor. And he makes them both. Into the front court, it's Fox. They trail by 7. Bogdanovich, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And finishes strong. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. And he finishes at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fox picked up by DeRozan. Fires the 3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Buddy Hield to Fox. Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Bagley. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Time expires on this period. All Spurs so far.
Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Spurs absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Kings may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Steals.
The Sacramento Kings are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Bagley couldn't buy a shot in the first half, even if he had the money. You have to imagine his shots will start to fall. But this game has been pretty rough on him to this point. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And look, no disrespect to Dwayne Casey of Toronto. I mean Detroit, because he was the coach of the year for Toronto, even though he got fired. But for Greg Popovich to lead this team to 7th place in the Western Conference with 47 wins is beyond me. I do not understand how he is not the coach of the year. When you have a guy like Manu Ginobili, who is older than me, and he's able to lead this team to where they were last year, that says everything you need to know about Pop.
One thing, Jay, you're not 40 years old yet, so that's good. And two, they had to reinvent how they did things last year. Kawhi Leonard played barely 10 games last season, so they found a way to do it. Then you add DeRozan. I'm so interested to see what this Spurs team is going to be. Yes, you lose Kawhi, but you never really had him last year either. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Fox across the timeline. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. He's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Fox into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Here comes the screen. Down to Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Tough, mate. Through traffic. 2 points.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Short jumper won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Murray. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person. Now, the worst places to go than San Antonio and what they built. But no question, DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But that trade really affected him. And to all the fans out there that said, well, you got a lot of money, who cares? I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, People say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar DeRozan.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul.
Buddy Hield.
Number 2. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Lays it up and in.
I got a chance to sit down with this kid before the NBA draft 2 years ago. One of the most intelligent, brilliant minds we have in the game. Very much reminds me of the way Rajon Rondo runs his slot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys down 11. It's a turnover as they head the other way. San Antonio with the basketball. The monster stuff.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Defensive foul to number 15. That's his second personal foul.
Buddy Hield at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot. That ends the third quarter. The Spurs way out in front. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. And scores on the step back.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, yeah, he.
To Bagley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And look out. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
The drive, right to the basket. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Cashes in for 2.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Sacramento ball to Bagley. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Down low, Cauley Stein. And stuffs it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To DeRozan. Curling inside. Oh, the stuff from Cauley Stein.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Fox. Bagley. Layup goes down. Well done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
San Antonio ball. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs got themselves a win here today, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. The Kings didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
When you see these, to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the remaining games. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.